Good morning. This is a screencast, and I'm making this for both ninth and 11th grade um, about how to do some of the things that we've been asking you to do in the digital notebook. Um, and I'll first say that anytime you have a new system for organizing your thoughts and ideas, it's going to be a little bit clunky at first. And so just be patient and know that we're also going to be patient and persist. It reminds me a little bit earlier this week at the gym, and I was using this app for my workout, and I was given this new exercise called a jumping lunge, where you're moving your arms and you're moving your legs. And at first, I just felt ridiculous. If I'd listened to the voice in my head when I first started, I would have stopped doing the exercise. But by the end, I really kind of had a rhythm and I had it figured out, and it was a great exercise. So just trust that some of these things that seem complicated now are going to get really easy as we continue to use the notebook. So a couple of things that it's important that you know is how to insert. So you just go insert, right? And you can insert new slide down here, and that's where you can just insert a new slide. And if you want to move that slide around, you just drag it and you move it, right, to where you want it in the presentation. And right now you've got a cover, which you decorated and made beautiful, and you have a table of contents, which you can then highlight something in that table of contents and then link it, and you can choose a slide later in the presentation that you want. And to insert link, you go insert link, and then it will allow you to select the slide later in the presentation. And then you've also got these, and hopefully you chose one of these bookshelves for your independent reading. You've also got some cover pages for your sections, right? So I did ask that you create a link to your independent reading section. So you have a slide you've inserted, it just says independent reading, fall semester. And after that slide are going to be all your independent reading pages. So when I go, so if I check this is slide 11. If I go up to the table of contents, I'm going to want to make sure that I have linked the words independent reading in the table of contents. I'm just putting it in present mode, see, independent reading to slide 11, right? So, and I accidentally moved forward in the presentation. That wasn't the slide it was linked to. So escape from present mode. I wanted you to see that a little closer up. And okay, let's see. And so then for my juniors, you just did the same thing for global issues. For independent reading, we gave you this slide, right? This cover page slide. But for global issues, we asked you to make your own. Super simple, global issues. And then everything we do in global issues, you're going to organize after that point, right? And so you can imagine you're going to have some different sections, like you're going to have some writing sections, you're going to have some reflections, right? And just know that as we go, you will add those sections. The other piece is, how are you turning it in? So I want to say, one, right now, I want you to go, well, after you watch this, go to share and choose, make sure you get my name up there, eHouse, or if this is Streets kids watching it, or whoever your teacher is, put your teacher's name in there, right? And allow them to edit or at least view comment. So you're going to share so that I can see it when you turn it in, because that's one way you might turn in your digital notebook, is I might say, give me the whole notebook. I want to see it. Because I won't collect every time I ask you to take notes, just like I wouldn't in class if you were sitting here. But I will expect that when I collect the notebook, your notes will be in there. So share it with me, and sometimes I will grab the link and look at your whole notebook. Sometimes I'll just want to see a couple of pages, right? So in that case, you're going to just take a slide or two, and I think I can actually shift click several slides. So if I click this, but then if I hit the shift button and click again, I can add as many slides as I want to what I'm about to download. And then I go file, and then I go download, and I have some options. I've had you already turn in things as a PNG, but you could also do it as a PDF, which is a nice document that is easy to turn in through Schoology and submit with, you use with Drive. So you could do PDF, you could do PNG, you could do JPEG. So you have some options depending on, what you choose. But the idea is that I might say, I just want to see these 3 slides, go to File, Download As, and then some file format that I'm going to be able to read. So PNG, JPEG, or PDF would be great. So that is my video, hoping that some folks, I've gotten some feedback that some people are confused about the digital notebook. And I just want you to know that that's okay. It's actually good. It means you're trying, and it's a new process, and it should be a little clunky at first. But hopefully soon, and just like when I was at the gym the other day, you're going to be just in the flow doing this digital notebook with no problem. So yeah, that's all. I'll see you guys soon.